there was a $25 billion loan program that Congress approved to fund the development of energy-efficient vehicles, essentially to wean ourselves off oil. And ironically, the big three then came to Washington and said, no, give us that money for our day-to-day operations building gas guzzlers, which is obviously somewhat of a version of the intent. Unfortunately, with the job situation being the way it is, Congress has acceded to that demand and is, my understanding, currently giving 15 of the 25 billion to the big three to fund their day-to-day operations, which I believe gets them to about February. I'm not kidding. It's not even an exaggeration. Although the Speaker, Speaker Pelosi, has also said that as soon as the new administration comes in, they're going to replenish that fund. So I think it'll be okay. But certainly, if you have the opportunity to express to anyone in DC or in the press the importance of developing clean energy vehicles, please take the opportunity to do so. And in the case of Tesla, Tesla actually is not applying for any bailout funds, although some of the press have mistaken that. What Tesla has done is applied for funding to develop lower-cost mass-market vehicles, and it's essentially the exact intent of the legislation. And so hopefully there's still some money left over to actually do that after the big three have taken what they will take. The Tesla Roadster, I think a lot of people are familiar with that. That's the two-seater sports car. In fact, my car, which is production unit 1, is parked outside. If anyone's curious to see it, there's also a Tesla sales and service center on Santa Monica Boulevard. So if you want to pop in and take a look at the car at that time, you're also welcome to do so. We're about to deliver our 100th production Tesla next week. And that's, interestingly enough, our 100th customer is Sam Perry. If anybody watched when Obama won and Oprah was crying on some guy's shoulder, that same guy is our 100th customer. So he's a bit like Zelig. I mean, he's sort of everywhere. So anyway, he's a really great guy and lives in the Bay Area. He's going to take delivery of his car on Tuesday. So I'm going to hand him the keys personally and thank him for being a customer. So, there's an important point about Tesla, which is whenever somebody buys the Tesla Roadster, even though it's a $100,000, $109,000 sports car and it's kind of a fancy sports car, every penny that Tesla makes goes into development of lower-cost mass-market vehicles. So the company doesn't issue any dividends, nor will it ever. My salary is minimum wage. So I'm a volunteer, basically. It's just an important point because sometimes people think, well, gee, what's the point of making these expensive cars, which are sort of toys for rich people? How's that really helping the environment? The important point to bear in mind is that when you have new technology, it takes time to optimize that technology. If you think back to the early days of cell phones or laptops or pretty much anything new, it's expensive in the early days. Because the first job with a new technology is you've got to make it work. And then you make it in small volume, you sell those cars. But the critical point is that you can't get to the low-cost cars unless you start with the expensive cars. And that's a point that's sometimes lost.
If you want to see another young, awesome Elon Musk clip, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.